Good morning, welcome to another week. It's actually Wednesday today. I'm down at the allotment before I start work this afternoon. I'm late, so I'm getting down to water everything off to help out with obviously all the watering because it takes a long time. I'm going to show you my giant sunflower because at the moment I need to get it potted on. The other two are going outside as well. They're going to get potted on before in the last frost after this week. I'm going to pot them outside. So I'll spin you around and show you what's going on with the giant one. That I've got in the air pot. I'm going to take out the air pot and put it in one of these yellow buckets. Now this has all been fed, so I've got some soil from out, some good soil from outside, the compost, humus compost, and I've put some vermiculite, and I've put some comfrey leaf in there as well, just around the bottom. And also added some charge as well, so that should be alright in there for a couple of more weeks until the last frost disappears and I can get it put outside at home, because that's where it's going. This one's going to go home. I'm going to have to take it home shortly before it gets any bigger and I'll fit in the car. So I'll spin you around and show you what it's like. So I've had lied on its back just to take the pot off. So I've taken this side off, so let's see what it's like, because I haven't seen it yet. That's a nice root system. Put the bottom off as well, all the way at the bottom. Oh yes, that's definitely ready to be potted on, that. So I'm going to get this potted on and I'll show you what it's like afterwards. That's those three in, so you can see there. I've supported it as well. And it's still growing, so I'm very happy with that. So that's that fit. So I'll just show you as well. It's the same height as me. So it's not be too much longer and that'll have to go outside, but hopefully over the next 2 weeks the last frost will disappear and I can get that taken home and put it outside. So that's as far as I'm getting today. I've got some more stuff to pot on which I'll get done one night this week. It'll be later on, maybe it'll be tomorrow night. I might even do a live stream. So if you see us on there, I'll see you then. If not, I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Friday, then Saturday. So I'll see you then. Morning guys, it's Thursday morning. I've come down the garden to start doing the dahlias and the chrysanthemums that needed to be taken for cuttings for the last lot. So I'm going to spin you around and show you what I've been up to. So I've got the yellow bush chrysanthemum. So I've just taken these ones today. So there's a few to go off on them ones. The ones I've already taken for these ones are in the middle greenhouse, which I'll show you later. They're thriving away, which is fantastic. And so I've taken them ones, and I've also taken all of these dahlia cuttings. I say all of them, there is still a fair few there. So I've got the deep red ones. We've got some unknown, I don't know what they were, because like I was mentioning on my live stream earlier on, when I've taken them out and labelled them, the labels, I did it in pencil, the markings on the pencil have faded away, which has been a bit of a nightmare. So at the moment I don't know what they are again, which is a shame, but I'm going to keep them all together so I know where they're from, so that we're all together as well. Okay, so I've got another set of unknown ones from the yellow tub. I've got deep red ones here at the back, and I've got the ones that are my favourite ones, the duet ones. I'm pleased that I hope these take, because I really love that dahlia, I do. And I've got another one from unknown from the middle of the black tray as well. That's down in the middle greenhouse. So that's all the dahlia cuttings taken and done for this morning. I'll be back later on tonight. To do some more potting on of all the chilies and the sweet peppers. So I'm going to get everything prepared for that tonight, so I can make a start when I come down. It'll probably be going between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. But I'm going to do a live stream, so if I see you on there, I'll see you on there. One more thing before I shoot off. This is what I've managed to get done with the extra half an hour I've managed to squeeze out. So I've managed to get all the lilies in and the bed. They're dug a little bit further down, and I've also put some supports up as well, especially for the nursery at the back. So at the front here I've got two white ones. I've got a deep red one, there's two of them. I've got another two white. I've got the pink lilies, and I've got the nursery of pink and red. So we'll see how that end goes later on in the year. But these are the ones I'll be getting the lilies off this year. So a lot more than what I had last year, because I only had 8 plants last year. As you can see, I've like nearly quadrupled me intake of lilies for this year. When I come back, probably tomorrow, what I need to do is these carrots, parsnip beds need to be hoe it back down again before the weeds start taking over, because I had a big problem with the carrot bed last year. So I need to get this bed sorted out, because the parsnips are the carrots are starting to come up through there as well. I have noticed that on this row here for the parsnips, the gladiator, these ones are gladiator, and so there's a gladiator seed there, gladiator seed there, they're weeds. So I need to go through and hand pick all of them weeds out. This side here with a hollow crown from this seed that I had last year, not last year, sorry, the seed that I found, doesn't look like it's germinated at all. So what I'll do is I'll hoe that down and I'll stick another batch in. But that's another job which is going to take at least an hour to do, so I want to get that sorted out one day this week so we can see the state of it. But I'm going to get cracking on with that as well when I get time. But other than that, I'm off to work now, so I'll catch you later on the live stream, and I'll see you later on. Hello everybody, so I've just finished the live stream on YouTube. It's busy uploading at the moment, so we'll be able to catch that. It was a good hour and a half I was on, just chatting away to everybody. It was nice to see everybody and speak to everybody as well. I'm just finishing off at the garden here. I've put some more coal on the fire. That's that away for the night, and I've gotten everything watered up. So just to show you what I've been up to anyways tonight, I've been potting on the chilies. So I've potted on 14 hot scotch, 14 jalapeno. I'm getting some habanero there, de cayenne, and hot patio sizzle. I'm also getting these ones in as well. So I've got them all sorted. So as you can see there, I've got these ones here, 20 there. I've got 6, 12 there, 12 there, 14 here, 14 here. So that's all of them sorted. I'm getting some Cavendish tomatoes potted on as well. The plan is that I'm going to take 4 from here, 4 from here, 4 from here, 4 from here, and 4 from here. And they're going to go into these pots here. And from them pots, they'll be going into the 3 litre air pots. And that's where they'll be staying until the basically fruit. So that's what I've been up to tonight. That's me done for today. I'll give you an update what the crack is over the next coming days. So I'll see what happens when I get back down. Hello everybody. It's what day is it today, Elizabeth?
It's
Friday! So me and Elizabeth on the back garden, around where she planted her sunflowers. You want to see the sunflowers? And what are you doing at the moment, Elizabeth?
So I already dug the holes and I'm putting these plants in the holes and cover them.
And what plants are these?
They are lilies.
No, they're not lilies, they're mini chrysanthemums. Yeah. That one that Daddy took for the cuttings. So remember to make sure that when you dig the hole, you dig the hole a little bit bigger, because you don't want the roots showing on the top, and look how wobbly that is. Yeah. So that's no good, so you need to dig the hole a bit deeper, okay? Yeah, get a little hand shovel.
Hand shovel?
Yeah, because that one's the same, that one's pushed over. So dig the hole a bit deeper.
Definitely deeper.
You want to dig it, push the soil away, right? Like that.
You're just getting to other things.
Yeah, there you go. Right, now get your, there it's there. Make sure it's down in there, down the hole.
Whoa, that's far.
Yep, then you push the soil that you've taken out on the edges, and you push them down with your hand, okay?
Like that. We need a bigger hole here.
So me and Elizabeth's going to be getting cracked on with these ones, and I'm busy digging this section over here. So this section here, I'm busy digging over. So it's just from the edge there over. What I did last year was these pallets here, I put them on the base, so they had the rows. I'm not going to do that this year. I'm going to break these down and use them for frames. I'm going to put them in as a border for around the edges. Now sadly one of the dogs got out today and they managed to break one of my onions, the red onions that's in the back garden. I wasn't too happy with that. Little monster, little Lily. But once I've done this, Elizabeth's going to bed, and I'm going to go in the greenhouse and get cracked on with potting on the tomatoes. Morning everybody, Saturday morning, I'm in the greenhouse in the back garden before I go and cut the parcel, see what it is, and head down to the allotment. I've got, I noticed in here last night with Elizabeth doing some potting on, and we managed to get a lot of dahlias, the dahlias potted on, which is down here. And also, whatever, all these at the back, so I managed to get all them dahlias potted on. So at the moment I noticed that I've got some, the first ones I took down here, which I needed potting on, so I'll show you them. So as you can see, I've got these speckled mix, so these are speckled mix cuttings. So in the rooting system on them, I mean they've shot up these, they've absolutely shot up. Oh, that's great. I'm over the moon with that. Free plant. Hey, woohoo, free plant. So I've just sorted these out. Bit of compost. That's all I'm doing is humax. I've got none of the vermiculite, nothing in here. So popping them in there. Put them into bigger pots basically. So that's all I'm doing now. So I'm going to get cracking on with these ones here. So they'll be going in there, and that'll be going into there. And I've got, once I've done them ones, I've just got them 3 at the back to do. Then I'm going to go and collect my new parcel to see what it is. I've still got all these lobelia and everything to pot on yet. I need to get them done ASAP. But yeah, I'm going to get cracking on with this and get down to the garden. Sun's out, time to play. Big news this morning, my polytunnel cover has been delayed, so I can't get that sorted out this weekend, but I can get the frame and everything started and stuff like that. But that's going to be put on the back burner for a couple more weeks. We come down, I'm getting some lettuce put in, I'll show you that. So I'm getting this Webb's Wonderful lettuce in, so I've got some rows and stuff there. I've got some beetroot in the background there to put into that section there. And at the moment, I've got some radish in there as well, so I've just dumped the radish in there as well. The stuff you can see there's a leek there. There's a garlic there. I think that's another leek there as well, and there's a couple more bits of garlic. That's from the spring garlic that mustn't have pulled out, so I've just left it in there to grow. But as of the moment, I'll just bring it right back round as well. Another very important job that needs to be getting done is the parsnips and the carrots need de-weeding, because I had a big problem last year with my carrot bed. The weeds overtook the carrots when I didn't stay on top of the weeds, so I'll show you what I'm doing at the moment. This is my parsnip bed. Unfortunately, like I've mentioned previous, the hollow crown didn't germinate, so I've just weeded that out, pushed all the weeds to the side, and we'll go over it again, pick all the bits out, just so that they're not going to grow again. I'm going to sow another row of parsnips on this side, and I'm going to sow the javelin on this side. So at the moment you can see the parsnips, the gladiator come up. Now I know what the seeds look like. The young baby parsnips look like, and that's these things here. So you see, this here is a parsnip. It's a young parsnip there. So these ones that all look like this, parsnips, the rest are weeds. So you see this here, this is chickweed. Get rid of that. So basically all I've done is just hold down the side, and just down the side, just move my hand down, just shifted the stuff out of the way, just like that. I'm going through the drill now by hand, and I'm just picking all of the weeds out. So there's a nettle there, so I don't want that in, I'll get rid of that. So if I get the young nettles, they don't sting you, because the hairs are too small on the nettle, so you don't have to worry about that. You can, at this stage, if you wish so, you can start thinning the out, the parsnips out. So if I wanted to, I could start just picking a couple of these out, just to thin them off, so I don't want too many together. If you wanted to, if you've got the time, that is. But at the moment I don't. You could pull them out and replant them in somewhere where they're going to have space. So, well, at the moment I'm going through this whole drill here, and I'm just picking out all of the weeds out. Spend a couple of minutes, about 10-15 minutes, just doing this. I'm going to sow the next lot. I'm going to sow two lots, which will be the hollow crown again, and the javelin as well. So I'm going to crack on with this as well. I've just noticed here, I had tomatoes in this bed last year, and I've just spotted this here. That's one of the tomatoes. So I'm just going to leave them in. If I see any of these tomatoes, I'm just going to leave them in, because these are from outside and they're from last year, and if they're growing outside, then I'm going to give them their chance, see how they grow. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes along over the coming months. But I'm going to get cracking on with these. Okay, that's me done for Saturday. I've got to go and pick some compost bins up from Macca's, so I'm going to go and see him. So I'll see you in a bit. I'll give you a quick show what I've been doing, because I've done a fair bit. I haven't showed these really. I've just been watering at the moment. So in the middle greenhouse here, as you can see, I've brought the onions in here. So all the onions are in here on that side. And I've put the cabbage, giving them their own space. These cabbage I've picked up since the other day. I've actually been on a snail hunt as well, because there's a bit of snail damage on this one here, so that's why I've got spares. Hey, so yeah, I've got these onions and leeks to sort out as well, because they're going a bit wild. They come to pencil thick, they'll be going out not long. In here, put the lettuce in there, so I've got all the lettuce in, like you've seen. I've got all the beetroot in there as well. That's that sorted out. I've given everything water in here as well. The peas are coming along canny. So the shallots and the leeks I've put in, they're not looking greenest like, but hopefully they'll pick up. I've given everything the water in here. It's just like a feel of mess, but there is rows of garlic in there. All the tulips and stuff are starting to die back now. A good handy tip as well, when the things start dying back, like tulips and stuff, you just need to take the heads off, dehead them, and that'll send all the goodness back in the bulbs to create more next year. And once these all die off, the next lot up in the summer flowers will be the gladiola, which you can see the gladiola's already starting to come up. I am going to wood chip this area here, because I've put some wildflowers in here, but I can't really deter the wildflowers from the seed, from the weeds, so that'll be them. I've not done anything really up in here in the greenhouse. There's nothing been done in here. I need to put them honey melon, them melons on for the melon challenge. I've got to do these on the late night this week. So when I get late night this week, I'll be getting down here and I'll be putting them on. All the leeks and everything's in the back. All the onions are exactly the same as what it was. The dahlias that I put on the other day, they look like they're wilting, but they're all right. By the time they start picking up for the roots and stuff like that, they'll be all right. The Peter glazed onions that I put on the other day, they've reacted all right actually. They're starting to get a bit bigger. So, and I've got these dahlia cuttings that I took last week. They're which ones are? Let's see. Deep red ones. So these are the deep red ones that I took the other week. So they're starting to pick up. Mammoth and red onions there right now, but I'll show you. I need to get all these watered in here as well, all the leeks and everything. But the main things I've been doing today are down here. So I'm taking everything out of here. So all the brassicas and that all out of here because they need hardening off. And I've put them, because that's full, so what I've done here is put them all in between the beds here. So you can see then I've blocked the end off, stop the wind coming across too much. So these will be out here for the next week hardening off. And same with this side as well with flowers. So here I've got the Chrysanthemum, or the Livingston daisies. They're starting to flower there as well, and I've got the viola, so I'm starting to harden them off at the moment. I've also brought the big gooseberry bush outside, so I'll leave that to crack on. I've tidied these carrot beds up, and I've also put another row of carrots in here as well. So I've hand weeded all of these, so all of the green there, they're all carrots. I've given the lilies a water as well, and in here as well, I've been in here. Now the first lot of parsnips, the hollow crown didn't germinate, like I mentioned earlier on, so I've put a new set in there. The gladiola have all germinated, so all that green there is gladiola. I've de-weeded everything in there as well, and I've just put the last row of javelin in there as well. So that's all the parsnips done, so I just need to keep on top of the weeds. But that's pretty much it really. This sunflower, the big one, it's gonna have to go outside. It's gonna have to go outside. It's not stopping in here any longer. I mean, it's like you seen on the last week. I mean, it's like I say, it's Saturday now. This one here, I'll just see if I can do this. So it was up to my shoulder. You can see it's grown a foot since then. So it's nearly touching the top of the window. So that's going to have to go outside. I'm going to have to put in the car. In fact, I'm going to have to take it home. I'm going to have to take it home because that's where it's going to be staying. So I'm going to have to put it in the car, flatten everything off in the car and put it in the car. But as of for me today, I'm going to shoot off. So I'll catch you later on and see what happens tomorrow. So I'm back home. I've just brought that giant sunflower back over home, and that's where the plan is. That's where it's going to sit. So at the minute, it's sitting up there at the minute. That's how big it is, and I want it to get all the way to the top of there. So that's the plan. Hello. So I need to get a much bigger pot than that one. That's that. So at the moment I've got it in the yellow pot at the moment. Then the next plant I'll put in the bigger pot. No, I'll not. I'll just go and get a much bigger pot. That'll fill this entire section here. Because I can't lift these flags up and put it in the ground. So I have to put it in a massive pot here. So that's what the plan's with that. So right, I'm going to shift that out the way from there. And I'm going to get pop our and seed markers for these compost bins and have a little visit. Just getting back from Macca's. I decided to have a pop in to see Dave as well, down with Dave's allotment, just to see if he was in. He was. I ended up having a little bit of a chat with him. I'll spin these around and show you what goodies I've getting as well, because Macca's have been very kind enough to give us a few extra bits and bobs as well. So I'll spin these around and show you what I've getting. So here we have. I've got one more compost bin, two more compost bins. He's also given me some more comfrey as well. Now he's got comfrey running all over his place of his garden. He was showing us, and it is a fair bit, so I'm much appreciated for that. Thanks very much for that, Macca's. I've got, should have enough now with what I got off Dave as well. So very, very kind of you. Thanks very much for that. He's also given us Ribena blackcurrant bush. So we're cutting from one of his as well. I think he was saying one of these is a pear tree as well. But I have to have a look and I have to have a close off and see what's in here, and all the things that's got roots I'll put into separate pots. So thanks, Matt, I've got more to pot on. You know, as if I haven't got enough. So I'll get them sorted out and get them potted on as well. Like I say, I popped at Dave's, and Dave, I was having a chat with Dave, and he's giving us one of his squashes because he's got too many. He doesn't even know what he's going to do with his yet. So thanks very much for that, Dave. That's going to go inside, so I'm going to get sorted out with that. So so that's what I've managed to get. Oh, also, Matt has also given us this compost tumbler. So this goes onto a frame. You put your compost in, and every now and then, just spin it. And you spin it again, it turns it around. So I need to build a frame for that. But yeah, thanks very much for that. That'll go into good use as well. So like I say, the plans with I've got to go and get another 2 compost bins from Local John. I'll go and get them potentially next weekend, next Saturday if I get a chance to. And like I've mentioned before, they're going to go on every single bed. I'll get them filled up with all the compost that's in the bottom. So in the compost bin down the bottom, I'll get them all filled up, and I'll be able to use the compost bin at the bottom for keeping me manure in. So that's the plan for that. Just look at that, man. Look at the fruit trees. The fruit trees are in full bloom. I've seen a few butterflies in the other day. Sorry, not butterflies. Seen a few bumblebees on here as well. And I'm just going to go down the bottom of the garden. So I see he's down there. I noticed earlier that I was talking about these parsnips. I was calling them gladiola. They're not gladiola, they're gladiator. So just to clarify and confirm with that as well. So I'm just going back to the top greenhouse now, and I'll quickly tell you about my mistake. So just to quickly tell you, with everything that I've got planned at the minute, I knew I would end up making a mistake. Now, I was just checking out earlier on for me parsnip seeds, put the parsnip in, the last parsnip and carrots in, and when I went through my seeds, I realised that I've missed a few off that I had put at the bottom of the pile for April, so to go into May, so between April and May. And these turn out that they could be, I'm forgetting to put the broccoli in. That's just Calibris Autumn Spear. I'm forgetting to put the cauliflower Sunset in. Now, and also the cauliflower Romanesco. So that one as well. So I'm forgetting to put these 3 in. Because what I was going to do was I was going to put some small year-round cauliflower and some standard broccoli, which I'm forgetting to sow. Luckily, my granddad's got some already on the go, so I can get some off him for them. I've also got a few down there and a few down there as well, so I'm alright for the broccoli, but I want to put some more in because I do enjoy my broccoli now. But these are the new ones that I wanted to try, and I'm forgetting to sow them, so I'm a little bit behind with these now. So all I'm doing is sowing them in the tray, like I did last year, in the trays. Then when they sprout up, I'll get round to potting them on. So I've got them separated off. I'm trying to get a good handful. That should be enough. Sprinkle them on. That'll be more than enough there. Save them seeds for next year. So that's that one done. I'm going to mark them off. I'm going to put them on, then that's them done and dusted. I'm also going to have a look through these flowers as well. I'm going to take these flowers home, have a look through them at home, get them sowed at home. So let's go in the pocket now. But that is also one more thing I'm forgetting to sow as well. I'm forgetting to sow the Borlotto beans. So French climbing beans, the Borlotto. I tried them last year, but the seeds were no good. So what I'm doing this year, I wasn't going to put any runner beans in or anything like that, but I like the look of these ones. I don't really use them much, so I'll not be putting many of them in. So what I'm going to do with them is the tray that I got off Dave Shaw. I'm going to fill a few of these up. In fact, I'm not. I'm going to cut these off here, and I'm just going to put 10 Borlotto beans in here. Give them a go, because if I put too many in, they'll just take over. So there's no point in putting them in, because they're probably not going to get used. So see how things go with that as well. So at the minute, I'm going to sign off for Saturday. I know I said I was going to do it later, but I've come back down. Sign off for Saturday. I'm going to get this done, and I'm going to go home. So I'll see what happens tomorrow and see what I get done tomorrow. And tomorrow night I'll upload the latest video. Upload this one anyways, upload this video. So I'll see you tomorrow, see what we get done tomorrow. Hello again. I keep telling you I'm going to go, but I'm not. No, but this will be the last thing I tell you anyways, because I forgot. I go just going through my videos there when I'm busy sorting out the latest update for this week. I noticed that I forgot to tell you about the package I got today. So I went and collected the parcel. It's not what I thought it was. It's something different. So with the late night potting on down at the allotment, I realised that I can get getting some late night stuff done here as well at home. So I just bought some LED lights on on eBay, and they're what arrived. So that's what I've been doing. I've come home and I'll just show you the lights that I've got in here. You can't really tell how good they are until later on the night. So I'll take a quick video at night as well, and then I'll post that on the Facebook page. So it's not yeah, well, anyways, I'll post it on the Facebook page. So yeah, I'll take a picture of the lights and everything tonight, quick video tonight, and put it on the Facebook page, so you'll see that first. But I'll spin it around and show you it as well. So there we go. I've actually got two sets, so one set there and one set across here. I know they're flashing there, but they're not flashing, they're still lights. It's just the way the camera is at the moment. So I've got them running up there and just tied to this piece here. Like I say, you can see that they're flashing. Apologise for that. Take that down there. They're not actually flashing themselves, they're still lights. But I got this little one as well. I tried that one first last night. It was good. I managed to put on, but if I want to have a little disco or something here, all I have to do is press that button there. Woohoo! Disco in the house! We've got a party greenhouse on the way. Just get some music on, I've got my lights. We'll all have a party in Dean's greenhouse. I've got different modes on there as well. So that's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's a bit of fun. Just go through all of them. Oh, there we go. But yeah, that's what it is, what I bought anyhow. So let's get them turned off. I'll turn the tops off as well. I also forgot to tell you, I got some more stuff off Macca's actually. I forgot to take them out of the boot because I got distracted by another lad down the allotment. So I'll just show you what I've getting off Macca's here. So I've getting some Californian poppies off him. So he's giving us some Californian poppies. Now these do spread and self-seed like crazy. So I'm going to be careful where I put these, but they will be going out somewhere. But like I say, I'm going to have to be careful with them because they do self-seed. I do have some poppies already outside which are sowed direct, but they only self-seed when it gets to the flower, the bud stage. So we'll just have to be careful when that comes along in any case. He's also given me scorpion chili. So I've got a scorpion chili to try. So I know one of my friends will love them. So let's see how it goes with that. So I'm only growing mild chilies at the minute, but I'm getting a couple here. I've also getting the body chili, so he's given us 2 body chilies, the hot one as well. And also I've getting willy chili, so a penis chili. So thank you very much for those Macca's. I'll be getting them. I'll just be leaving them. I'll put them in with the rest of the chilies when I go down to the greenhouse. Like I say, I left them in the car, so they'll be going in the greenhouse. down at the allotment when I go back down. So yeah, once again, thanks very much for those, much appreciated, and I hope them cabbage do well for you as well. But let's say, apart from the video I'll put on Facebook tonight, when it gets a bit darker, showing you the party greenhouse. That's me done for today, so I will see you tomorrow, and we'll be finishing off everything off for the week, and sorting out the rest of the footage for the update this week. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it's Sunday. We're all off on an adventure today, aren't we? Yeah. We're going looking for bits and pieces for the... He's got things in his bucket. We're getting stuff for the kids' school's mini beast hotel. Then on the way back I'm collecting a load of stinging nettles so I can get some nettle tea as well. And I think I've actually found some comfrey on my travels here as well. Now my stuff's not quite ready, but if this stuff seems to be ready, I'm going to grab as many bags. I'm going to grab a couple of bags so I can get it sorted out for some fertiliser. But look at that little... The plan is for me to have one as well, a mini beast hotel, but I just need to find the space because I'm starting to run out of space for it at the minute. So, but that's what we're doing this morning. Like I say, it's Sunday. The kids have been climbing trees, and we're off for a little walk, and I'll head back to the garden later on. So we'll see you down there once we're done here. Just come down to the garden and look what creatures. Another disaster. So I'm going to sort these out now and check my cabbages are alright. Fantastic. There's been minimum damage on the cabbages here. There's a few snapped off, but the heads are alright. The top here, and same with this one here. That's alright. This one here has a bit more damage as well, but the heart on the inside is still coming up. Same with this one here and this one here. So they will recover. Looks like I've probably lost a few of the onions got hit bad. Thankfully the ones at the bottom are alright, just the ones that were sitting on the top of here, which I'll go and sort out now. They're the ones on top of that bin up there. So there. That's my finger there. They're up there anyways. So I get sorted with them now and get cracked on and show you what I've been doing. Right, so what I've got here, there's a couple of bags that you've seen just before there. We've been out, I'm getting 2 bags of nettles. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a nettle juice. So I've got my nettles, I've got my water butt. It's only a smaller one, but stick the nettles in here, full of water. Push it down there. It's 1 bag, yes, 2 bags. Check, yep, nettles. Should really be wearing gloves, but never mind. They've already been stung enough this morning. Put all the nettles down there. And we use them plastic bags. Push it in there like that. Stir. Then pop the lid back on top. That's that. They're the bits of wood for the python. I'll sort that out when I get sorted. But there's another bonus. What I managed to get was, on the way back, managed to find some comfrey. So like I showed you, I'm getting some comfrey off Macca's, and I've also getting some comfrey off Dave as well, which is down there, but it's still small at the minute and I can't use it. So this was a bit of a bonus find, to be honest. So I'm going to go and get the tub from there, find out where to put it, and I'm going to go in there, and then I'm just going to put this into the tub with some water in, put a rock on the top of it, just try and compress it down, and leave that for a few weeks, and I'll see how long I need to be left for, but then I should have some comfrey juice for the plants in a couple of weeks time, so a couple of months time even, so happy days. So all free as well, free feed for the plants. So that's what I've been up to this morning. I've sorted out the cabbages and I've sorted out them onions that fell, and the next job to be getting on with is going to be potting on my Comfrey chrysanthemums, so I'm going to get on with that now. Okay, so comfrey time. So I've got a little tub here, and I'll spin you around, show you how I'm going to do it and where I'm going to put it. So I've got this little water tank here, and what I've done is I've filled it with comfrey. I've also blocked it in here as well for the weight of it, just so it's not going to go anywhere. So now all I need to do now is just fill it up with water. So I get my hose. Fill that up with water. I need to get something to weigh it down with. Then I'll put that on top. Then I'll put the lid on top once that's done. And I'll do that, and I'll leave that for a little bit. And all I need to do, once it's going up, goes up, just spin the top. Wait, so there's enough in there. And there's my comfrey juice done. So that's how I'm doing the comfrey anyways. This is my first try and first go. I was sitting thinking last night, whereabouts were my chrysanthemums? After potting on them little yellow bush variety ones. So I've pulled the Comfrey ones, the ones I took for cuttings off my granddad. It's been sitting outside. These have all been hardened off now. The only reason they've been hardened off is because I had to put them somewhere else and they were outside. Unfortunately, that's where they had to go. So at the minute I've got these ones here, and I've got another pack outside which I'm going to pot on, because these need, like I said, they need potting on. They're starting to root at the bottom, so they could do with it. So I'm going to get on with this now, and then I'm going to get, then that'll be me done for the day. So I'll see you once I've getting this all sorted out. Okay, well that's me done for Sunday. I've got to go back up home now, so I've getting the comfrey juice started, I've getting the nettle juice started, I've potted on all of these, quite half of the chrysanthemum, the Comfrey ones, the yellow, they're either going to be yellow or they're going to be pink. Or there's two different varieties of the pink ones. I don't know because he didn't mark them at the time. So I'll be marking them this year, then taking them next year, so we'll know exactly what's what. But as you can see there, I'm getting half of them done, and I've still got another 30 to do as well. So I'll do them through the week sometime. I've got a few more things to put on as well, so I've still got plenty to be getting on with. But I'm not sure as long as I've seen enough of the garden over this week. We'll see how things go over the next week, and we'll get that. I'll get everything else started putting in. I tell you a lie, I've started putting the blue covers on. So I've put one blue cover on one of the beds. I've tried to find the other two, couldn't find them, and I realised I've got them on the polytunnel bed. So I need to take the ones off the polytunnel up. I need to replace that with the black and white plastic what I've got here. So I need to make some like big staples for the ground for them. I'll get them put in, then that'll be them done, and that'll be the ground ready for me to start planting out, possibly from the start of next week. So we'll see how the weather's going to be, but for me, that's me done for this week. Thanks very much for watching. Hello to everybody, all the new subscribers. We've just passed 800 subscribers. I think it's 811. Next big milestone will be 1,000. I'll be absolutely jumping for joy at that. That'll be fantastic. That. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us on the live stream as well through the week. I think I'll be down here one night again this coming week to do some more potting on, because I've still got all these sweet peppers to pot on, so I've got them to do as well, and all the stuff at home as well. But anyways, you'll see that next week. So thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you next week.